Right, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praise unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways, teaching this word in all sincerity and truth. Just gonna run this video real quick.
It's crazy.
Hold on, now. You done fucked up, excuse my language. Now, he just said that you gotta go and deal with science to determine your nationality, to get the percentages, to get all of that. And you can't get that from the Bible. That's what he said, right? You agree that's what you said, right?
I ain't say that shit.
You didn't say that?
I said nothing about nationality. Go ahead.
I'm talking about as far as your seed, the child.
I said, how are we going to advance civilization?
If we're following the Bible.
No technology is being used. Right. Nobody's reading the Bible and creating technology from studying the Bible. They're studying chemistry books. They're studying biology books, and they're making weapons that's whipping our ass.
No sweat. We're not talking about weapons yet, though.
Yeah, that's why Polite scared of the so-called white man. But at the end of the day, what Polite is, he's just a baby of Charles Darwin. What Polite's trying to do is he's trying to use the argument of science against the Bible as to say that the Bible is against science and the science is against the Bible. First of all, the word science means knowledge. There are different knowledges, man. Okay, the Bible is not against botany. The Bible is not against biology. The Bible is not against horticulture. You know what I'm saying? The Bible ain't against chemistry. Those things are all found within the creation of the Heavenly Father, who is the inspiration of the Bible. The point of the matter is that the seed of man determines the seed of the child. Now, who made it like that? You want to talk about DNA, Polite, like you created DNA or the white man created DNA. So the white man's some kind of authority. First of all, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai created DNA. And let me let you in on a little thing. The white man might know something about DNA, but he don't know everything about DNA. That's why he's still doing something called research. Okay? Because he didn't create DNA. All right? You coming with all that bullshit, you don't even understand most of the shit you're talking about, man. But you're coming in the spirit of Charles Darwin, because Charles Darwin and his boys from the Lunar Society, which they were a bunch of witches and warlocks, right? And they worship Satan, and they were against the Bible. So what they did was Charles Darwin came up with the theory of evolution, which is not scientifically sound. The theory of evolution is not scientifically sound. The theory of the sun's, the earth spinning and the sun revolving around the earth is also not scientifically sound. Those are not scientifically sound theories. So in order to push that theory through to the people, right, what they did was they basically made it look like, look, what we're talking about is science. And these people, the real learned men, the real scientists who also believed in the Bible, they tried saying, look, that Bible, their belief is basically myths. But what we're coming with is science. And that's how we were in the stage we are today, where people have no faith in the Bible. But the Bible comes from the same being which created this whole universe, man, and everything in it. But see, so Polite is furthering white supremacy, man. Polite is he's a white supremacist, man. Go on.
Two precepts on what you just said. Job 12 and 9. It says, who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Lord hath wrought this, in whose hand is the soul of every living thing and the breath of all mankind? How about them guys? This is Job 13 and 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys, you talking about sciences, you don't know true sciences, man. You know what I'm saying? You really just dealing with destruction, man. You know, that's why the Bible talks about science that falsely so called, because you got true science, like the brother's saying, and then you got false science that really is demonic, man. That's why you get all these scientists debating about different theories and the origins of man, and you know, science ain't just one collective of one belief. You know, you believe in science or you don't. It doesn't work that way, man. You understand? So you guys, you're playing on words, man. Playing on goddamn words, man.
And if we was to ask Polite, well, how do you know all that shit about the percentages of DNA? He said in a lab. But why don't you explain how it works, polite? You ain't gonna be able to. Because the white man plays on ignorance, man. Okay? Fuck the white man. The white man doesn't understand. Why do you think there's something called junk DNA? How can there be junk DNA? The reason why there's junk DNA is because the white man doesn't understand how it works. The Most High created man on earth, and he put something in man to signify something only the Father passes on, that the white man's still trying to figure out, to signify that that vessel is going to become home to an Israelite spirit or an Edomite spirit or so forth. And it really ain't got as much to do with what you look like. It's deeper than that. Because your phenotype don't make up most of your DNA. Even the white man know that. See, if you want to go into science, polite, there's brothers out there that can go into it with you and make you look stupid. But what polite does is he preys on the mind of the foolish. Because he knows that all those people in the crowd are not going to actually go and do any type of research based upon the bullshit that he's saying. And it's the same tactic that the white man does. The white man knows that just like the Kingpin said, the average person does not look into anything which is too complicated, because it takes too much focus to sit there and read through all that information and decipher it. So you get a guy like Polite who's just going to come and be superficial with it, and the guy will go, yeah, you're right. Yeah. These Hebrews, they're against mathematics. They're against science. As if to say what Polite said was scientific. Just because he kept using the word science and DNA don't make it scientific. Because the same bullshit you're coming with, the white man would tell you you descended from a monkey and call that science. The white man will say he's the most evolved creature out of all so-called men and call it science. Hold on, it wasn't too long ago the white man was saying a whole heap of shit about you niggas and calling it science, man. There's a whole science out there dedicated to saying that you Negroes are fucking born morons. So is that correct? Because it's called science? And they'll have pages and pages of information so-called proving it. You know what I'm saying? So Polite is nothing but a white supremacist, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua created all knowledge and wisdom and understanding. And guess what? When you go into the book of Baruch, I believe it's the 3rd chapter, it tells you that the Lord have created all knowledge and given it to Jacob, man. Because Israel, we're the ones that invented everything you see out here. You're talking about advanced civilization. First of all, Israel are the ones that invented all this technology that's out here, man. And the white man's using it. But guess what? The white man's destroying himself and the earth. Why? Because he ain't following the Bible, man. He ain't following the law, statute, commandments of the Heavenly Father. The Bible is the root of all knowledge on this earth, man. And if you don't follow what's in the Bible, I don't care what you know. You're going to destroy yourself. That's why you niggas are eating all kind of poisonous foods. That's why you niggas are committing adultery. You're doing all things which are contrary to the Bible. And what's the end of that? Destruction to yourself. So it don't matter if you know how to make a mobile phone. That's good. If you know how to make a mobile phone, fair enough. But can you create a truly everlasting society just because you know how to make a mobile phone? First of all, mobile phones fry your brain. You got something, brother?
Yeah, this is Jeremiah 10:12. It says, "He have made the earth by his power. He have established the world by his wisdom, and have stretched out the heavens by his discretion. When he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causeth the vapours to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures." And that's science for you right there, man. For you niggas, man. Okay.
Con. And who did that? Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So whose word are we going to take for it? We going to take the white man's word, or we going to take the word of the Creator? Are we going to believe the devil first and foremost, or are we going to believe the Creator, man? Which is Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Polite, and the rest of you stupid assholes, man.
That's right, man. It says, every man is brutish in his knowledge. I mean, I could go on the bullet and look that up right quick, but if it's here, it says dull-hearted, so it probably means dull-minded, but...
Yep. Yeah, because that's the knowledge that Polite has. Yep. He calls it knowledge, because a knowledge is something you know, that don't make it right.
You know what I'm saying? Them Hindus, they got a lot of knowledge, they got a lot of books, but that don't mean what they got in them books and the knowledge which they have in their head is right. The knowledge that we have, because our foundation is in the Bible, is in the word of the Lord, is light, is enlightenment.
That's right.
It's truth. And part of the truth is according to the Bible, which is according to the being that created us, your seed is of the Father. What's the big deal? So you niggas are all about that confusion, or your 1% this, your 3% that, your 5% this, and you can't even explain what it is your percentage is of. Because what are the original, let's deal with that. What are the original anthropological divisions of the people, Polight? And who is better placed to decide what the anthropological divisions of the people are? The being that created the people or the white man? Because according to the white man, you got black people, yellow people, which are mongoloids, and negroids. That's the white man's anthropology.
That's right, man.
See, you guys are just furthering white supremacy, man. I got that from the brothers in Dallas, and they're correct. You African niggas are furthering the doctrine of the so-called white man, man. You're not against the white man. You're for the white man and his BS. Okay?
Yeah, I'll read on. That's the wrong thing, man. Okay, yeah, it says, every man is brutish in his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. I saw them nut and all that. Geb.
Nut.
For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. And that's why you're all into that Egypt or Kemet crap and you know all that, because all that crap that you teaching goes hand in hand with that crap, man. You know what I'm saying?
And there's a higher level of science than just gunpowder, man. There's a higher level. You see, you guys only think that this. You see, man. You guys, your level of knowledge here is really carnal. You don't understand that we live in a world which is within a spiritual construct. I'm gonna say it like that. All right. Just like we got a physical body. What is our physical body that we have? Our physical body is a vessel which contains our spirit. So what you guys fail to understand is you're talking about guns. There's a level of knowledge which is higher than what we possess at this moment in time, man. And it's called spiritual powers, man. Okay? And the Lord's gonna give us them spiritual powers pursuant to the scriptures, man, where a bullet ain't gonna mean a damn thing, man. A bullet ain't gonna mean a damn thing, man, because we actually gonna be able to use the power of our minds to manipulate this physical construct which is around us, man. Because this is nothing but a physical construct built within a spiritual construct, man. Because the spiritual came first. You guys are low fucking level, man. You're just basically babies of the so-called white man, and you will never be able to defeat the white man because he's a better devil than you are, man. You fucking clowns. Talking about DNA. These guys don't want to deal with science, mathematics. Nigga, how you think I pay for my food when I go to the restaurant, man? I got to count up my money. You fuck. You know what I'm saying? Which you want to talk about mathematics, right? Even in mathematics, you can create theories using mathematics that don't make it true. Like E equals MC squared. Like you got Nikola Tesla, who basically invented most of the inventions you have today. And Nikola Tesla, he was an Israelite. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, because he looked like a white man. But Nikola Tesla, he was a Serbian, man. And a lot of them Serbians, they come from our people during the Dark Ages, and they were dealing with white women. They were dealing with white concubines and so forth over there in the East. So a lot of them came out looking like so-called white people, but they're really of our people, man. And Nikola Tesla, man, he was a real inventor, man. And the white man don't like to talk about him because he was a Jake. Because the white man don't like to uplift anyone but himself. That's why they'll uplift that asshole, what's it, Albert Einstein? Which Nikola Tesla cursed out Albert Einstein. Because Albert Einstein, he said, yeah, he was good, but if only he could bring his theories into reality. Because he was just coming up with theories, but it was all Kabbalistic bullshit, man.
That's right.
It was bullshit, man. And guess what? Nikola Tesla believed in the Bible and said all inspiration coming from the God of the Bible, man. And the Lord blessed him and gave him knowledge that, guess what? If the average person had that knowledge today, Nikola Tesla knew how to actually tap into the energy of the earth, man. And give man electricity straight out the earth, man. The white man had to shut him down.
I was looking up that word brutish, and I got it says to be